up, Riveter Nation? It's Hail the Riveter coming at you this beautiful morning. I do want to talk to you guys about a really serious issue. I'm actually not directing this at any of my viewers or subscribers. It's actually just, you know, a letter, like a dear drivers, signed motorcycle riders. And if you're watching this video and you don't ride a motorcycle, and you start to feel ashamed of yourself, don't feel ashamed, because I did the same things as I would drive in my pickup truck or my car. So basically, you know, coming from a motorcycle perspective now, I barely started riding about a few months ago, and it's very frustrating sometimes on the road and kind of dangerous for us, primarily because of you guys. So what I'm saying is, here's a few tips and tricks that may make your commute better, our commute better, make the roads a safer place. The first thing I want to talk about is tailgating. If you see us on the road, please keep a cautionary distance between us and you. We are motorcycles. We're a standard engine. I'm going to highlight this a lot in this video, is that we ride on a fully standard engine. We have to shift the gears. The motorcycle doesn't do it for us automatically. We have so many different elements to our ride. To just do a quick synopsis, my right hand controls my front brake, which is in charge of 70% of my motorcycle's braking capabilities. My left hand controls my clutch. My left foot controls my shifter, and my right foot controls my rear brake, which is in charge of 30% of my motorcycle's braking capability. So we have to be using every single limb possible when we're riding. We use our feet, our hands, our eyes, our brain. So it's not simply just pulling back on the power, the throttle here. Oh, sorry, my right hand has my throttle too. It's not simply just pulling back on the throttle and having instantaneous power. Now, the Harley Livewire, the full electric bike, that is simply what it is. But for the majority of us, like literally the huge, vast majority, we're not like that. We're functioning, being the shifter, man. What your car does automatically for you, we have to do using our limbs, our judgment, and our discretion. So if you see us on the road, please do not tailgate us. One of the biggest reasons for not tailgating as well is that I can simply slow down my bike by not braking. See, now I'm not even using any of my brakes. I'm just lowering on throttle, I'm dropping a gear, and I'm using what's called engine braking. So you're not going to see my red lights light up. So if you're not paying attention, you're like, why do I see red lights? It's because motorcycles can simply slow down and come to a stop, almost come to a stop, by just downshifting, and it's called engine braking. We're not using our brakes. It kind of saves us on our brakes. What we're doing is we're slowing the bike down by simply letting off the throttle. It's like you would let up on your gas. Your lights are not automatically, your brake lights are not going to automatically come up. So please do not tailgate us. We do utilize engine braking quite frequently, and you're not going to see red lights. So the bike is not going to warn you. Second of all, if you're tailgating us, we do not have crumple zones. You have the hood of your car, you have the trunk of your car, you know, car, truck, SUV, whatever you drive. We do not have that. We have a front tire, we have our handlebars, and our back tire, and that's it. And a helmet if the rider so chooses. So if you hit us, you're very well protected. You have a windshield, you have fiberglass, you have space, you're protected. Us here, we're literally straddling an engine, two wheels, and a tank of gas right between our legs. I like to capitalize on that, man. We got explosive, combustible liquid right here. You hit us, we blow up, we die. Something bad is going to happen. So please, you know, keep a very mindful eye out for us. I know you guys say, well, you guys choose to ride. Yeah, but we have every right to ride on the road as you guys do. You choose to ride a car, you choose to ride a truck. We choose to ride a motorcycle. Just like you want safety for you and yours, we want safety for us and ours. Another quick thing is when we are stopped at a light, same thing with tailgating. Please do not come right on our fender. Why do you do that? I don't need to see your beautiful face in my rearview mirror. If I see your face, you're way too close. It gets us apprehensive, and if someone was to rear end you, you're automatically hitting me, and I'm either hitting somebody else if I don't have enough space, or I'm going out into the intersection and getting hit myself, which was not going to be good. I told you guys, we don't have crumple zones, we don't have fiberglass, we simply have 2 wheels, an engine, a gas tank, and our PPE if the rider chooses to do so. I do all the gear all the time. I dress for the slide and not the ride. I'm always prepared to be in a bad situation, but I don't want to be. All right, another quick thing, please do not be distracted. Do not be distracted. It's not just motorcycles' lives that you put at risk, it's everybody on the road's life. Somebody who's riding a bike, somebody who's crossing the street, somebody who's riding with you. Please do not be distracted. Be mindful. Look in your mirrors. Check for us. Now, I'm not going to fault you guys for this one because it's what we learn, you know, going to, our MSF foundation class, our MSF classes or whatever. We know that you guys are not willfully trying to ignore us on the road, but because there's not that many of us on the road with you guys, your brain is not trained to see us. It just is what it is. So we cannot fault you 100% for this. Oh, look, pretty birds. But at the very least, just be a mindful driver, and that helps by not being distracted, by keeping an eye on the road, looking in front of you, looking behind you in your rearview mirrors, and looking to the sides when you're going to make a lane change. Another one, like I said, being on the back, not tailgating us. You know, I cannot say this enough, especially if we're going from an intersection and you're riding on us. Like I said, we are a standard engine. We function standardly. We have to shift the gears, so a lot of us, especially if it's a new rider on that motorcycle, they're not coming up to speed as quickly as you can. So there's no reason for you to speed up just to ride their fender. You're going to make them nervous. They could make a fraudulent slip, and it's not going to be good for you or them. So please be mindful. We are not, I know a lot of people think that bikers are just a bunch of rebels. We drive fast. We like to zip around. That's not all of us. Most of us are very responsible riders. We take every precaution we can, but as we're doing our part, we need you to please do your part. It's very helpful, you know. We like to enjoy the ride and then come home to our family, you know, and just enjoy life the way it is. Now, if you're in a cage, a car, truck, SUV, and you've never ridden on a motorcycle, maybe you should. Maybe you should take a class. I am surprised that, at least in Texas, when you get your driver's license, you're not required to sit through at least a chapter about motorcycle riding, you know, about what people are experiencing in a motorcycle. You of course, you look at semis and, 18-wheelers, but we are another vehicle on the road that I wish we would have more exposure when it comes to that area. Like I said, please look out for us. We're definitely doing our best to look out for you. Not all of us are assholes. Not all of us are just trying to zip around, get into a race with the cops, get into a race with you. We're just trying to enjoy our ride, man. Like this is perfect riding weather. So if you do not ride a motorcycle, please try it. Just look into it. Talk to a friend who rides, look at some YouTube videos. There's a lot that goes into our ride, just like I'm sure there's a lot that goes into your ride. Not really. I'm just kidding. But we are everyday people just like you. We just choose to ride on 2 wheels, 2 or 3 wheels, opposed to riding on 4. And just like we want to respect you guys and help you guys make your traveling experience a lot better, we wish and hope that you guys do the same for us. Give us the same, respect that you would anybody else on the road. It's very helpful to us. Like I said, we try our best to do what we can to be as safe as possible, but sometimes it's a trust relationship out on the road. It's not all us. You can trust yourself, and you guys in cars especially know this. You guys can trust yourself. You can't always trust everybody else. So please be a responsible person that someone else could learn to rely on and to trust with their life. We're out here, we're just enjoying our Sunday morning or weekend ride, and we just want to live life. We just want to be safe. We want you guys to be safe, because at the end of the day, if I look at you guys and your experience, I know that hitting somebody on a motorcycle, look at that battleship, hitting somebody on a motorcycle or anything can be a very traumatic experience, because it is the difference between life and death when you hit somebody on a motorcycle, whether it's on the freeway, whether it's on the street. Just please be very mindful, very respectful. We will respect you as long as you as well as hoping that you will respect us. It's a give and take relationship. My name is Hale the Riveter. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think that this video is going to be instrumental and informative for other people who maybe ride in cars and do not know the motorcycle, what we have to go through, please share this video. If you like me, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon. I'll let you know whenever I have new video content released or any activity on my channel. But for now, I hope to see you guys on the next one. Hashtag for all my motorcycle riders, always forward motion. No matter where you are in your motorcycle journey, as long as you try to keep moving forward, whether you're walking, crawling, jogging, sprinting, as long as you're moving forward, you will make progress. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.